for all my life. They say I'm a failure, end up in jail, I ain't proving right. My mama, she told me before, son, you get I understood, but I ain't see the vision. A nigga kept going, and now I'm winning. Some people I put my trust in, try to fuck with my image. Oh no, you didn't. Some say you forgive, but don't forget it. Now you know how we do. Lock that back door, don't let no one through. I told Michi in these streets ain't no rules. He say, cause all this life we ain't over this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, then we them niggas. And now we rich now. We got money. I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.
4, 5. Yeah, I ain't playing with your ass. Nigga, I ain't playing with your ass. You chasing greatness. You got greatness talking to you. Become great.
Yo, what's going on out there? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boys, the Rize Podcast, with your boy, Coach Squeeze, a.k.a. the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all with another one. Happy Monday to y'all. Hope y'all had a blessed weekend. God bless each and every one of you in the chat. And may all of your hard work pay off in life, and dream big and shoot for it. That's it, man. Don't let nobody tell you different, because you're going to always have people trying to doubt you on what you can do. So do me a favor, y'all. On the way in the door, smash that like button, man. Appreciate you guys. Let's get this thing rocking. It's fight week. Let's get it started. Got my green juice right here. I have my watermelon and my green mango and greens. Right what the body need. All right, y'all. 5-time world champ, 4 different weight classes. First battle Hall of Famer. Baltimore's own GTD Promotions. Redesigning minds one mind at a time. We know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Shout out to www.kenichibad.com. Use code TRP. You'll get 15% off. Also, go over to www.narslipgallery.org. Go over to Damari's page. Check out his art and his merch. Don't forget to go over www.miakillabpage.com. Get her merch. She can ready make her weighted return in the ring. They can ready finalize it. Shout out to Richie Baby for the fire intro. Appreciate you, Richie Baby. And RIP to Miss Tanya Van George, Virginia. RIP to John Boy. They are truly missed. They used to always be the first ones in the chat, too. Man, I tell you, don't get no easier. Also, shout out the full Bad Girls promotion featuring Miss Nikki, a.k.a. Miss Olivia Pope, Coach Brandy. Shout out to Four Corners Boxing featuring Maurice and Jenny Jones. Go over there every Wednesday night to 15 rounds of boxing. Check them out. Shout out to EOE, Education Over Everything, my brother movement. Shout out to Hardcore Boxing News, Just Do Boxing, Richie Dreads clothing line, AO clothing line, Pro Soul Boxing Gear and clothing line. Shout out to Under Armour. Thanks for all that you do. Don't forget to go down to 1901 Pennsylvania Avenue. Get your Shirley's Essentials, 12 rolls, $7. Don't forget to go on the RizePodcast.com. Get your merch. And all the sponsors in the chat that help sponsor us in the super chats, the cash apps. It always help, man. I think I might try to come to my family and we do something special for the kids at the gym and everybody put in a hat, even me too. I start off. I'll let y'all know when graduation come that we put some names in a hat and other kids that need it. Not the ones that's okay, that got the support, but I pick from a select few that I know need some help, and we put in and get them to the prom, help them out, get them an outfit, shoes, clothes, and help with the ride. I start off myself by putting $20 in the hat. So we can work that out and get that together. So make sure y'all smash that like button. We could do something special for the kids. Pick a kid at the gym and help send them to the prom, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. And man, shout out to Miss Mona. Hope she okay. Carlisle Cooler. Sending my prayers to their families, man. I pray for all of y'all families, because it's crazy out here, man. In these streets, man. People don't got no conscience. They don't care no more. And last but not least, the official gear boxing. All the fighters wearing it. Y'all can say it with me in the chat on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Box raw. Man, them greens and mangoes hitting. That thing hitting, boy. All right, let me see. Let me go holler at my family in the chat. Ace is the place of the helping hardware store. What's going on, champ? Appreciate you and the missus. God bless y'all, man. It was a pleasure meeting you too, brother. Definitely a pleasure, man. Daryl Hopkins, what it do? Mr. Anderson, Joseph Foster. Make sure y'all smash that like button. I drive old cars. What it do? Gunsmoke 2121. And I Sandman. Johnny Spears. Big Ray Fun. I drive old cars. Good fight. I hope Boots show up. Not going like been losing steam to me mentally, and he was overtrained. Yeah, that happens. Melody Queen 27, the best moderator in town. Appreciate you. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Johnny Spears, thanks for the love and the super sticker in the chat. Appreciate it, man. Every little bit count. 10 cents, 5 cents, 3 cents. Y'all gotta understand, all of that add up, man. All of it add up. If you just donate 5 cents, 2 cents, every little thing add up, man, and we could do something. Pick one of the kids that really need it and help them to the prom. Travarius Bowles. Lord's 4,500. What it do? I need to pick that up this time of the month. It got that 4 in it. All right, that's everybody so far in the chat. I got you, Johnny Spears. It's fight week. Jaron Ennis versus Eimantas, Stanionis. Who you got and why? Ron the Don, what it do? All right, hold on. I got you. Oh, I draw vote cards. I just wanted to holler at everybody. Pay my respects. That's what we do over here. Oh, I know I'm gonna have to get my glasses. Hold on, man. Let me get my daggone glasses. I don't know what Coach Charles printed. It looked like he got ants on his typewriter. All right, let me check me out. All right, I got you. I drive old cars. We got Boots versus Stanionis. Raymond Ford versus Thomas Matisse. We got Arturo Papico versus Christian Carto at super bantamweight. And for the WBC Continental Americas super bantamweight title, that's Arturo Papico, 15-1, and against Christian Carto, 23-1-0. They fighting for the WBC Continental Americas super bantamweight. Then we got Jaron Glasov versus Franco Maximiano Ocampo. They welterweights. Shakram is 16-0, and Franco is 17-2-0. Then you got Tamir Smalls versus Earl Bascombe at welterweight. We got two welterweight fights. Tamir is 13-0, and Earl Bascombe is 13-1. That's another welterweight bout. Then we got Amari Jones, 1-0. Amari Jones, nice, yo. I got you, Ardrew. Amari Jones, nice. He 1-0 against William Jackson, 13-5-2. Super welterweight. Francisco Rodriguez, 6-0 versus Naeem Parker, 5-1-0. Lightweight. And then you got Zaquin Moses, 2-0 versus Alex Pellet, 1-3-0. And that's super featherweight. There you go. And that's going to be held Saturday the 12th, Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Commissioned by the New York Jersey Athletic Control Board. Promoter Eddie Hearn. Matchroom Boxing. And it's going to be on DAZN. I thought he told me ESPN. It's on DAZN, y'all. So that's what we got. I like the kid. Amari Jones is nice. Amari Jones, nice. And Zaquan Moses. Yeah. Two up-and-coming prospects to be on the lookout for. So that's what we got for this weekend. That's what we got. I drive old cars. Card not super trash. Damn sure not good. You never know, man. Might turn out to be boxing always take a turn. So, it might turn out to be better than what you think. You know what I mean? Yeah. Amari Jones, up and coming prospect. Yeah, Zaquan Moses. Yeah. Oh, okay. Route 707. Hell yeah. Amari Jones straight out of Oakland. I drive old cars, say Zach Quinn ain't showed me nothing. Don't know if he's going to make it far. It happens. We got to give him a chance. He 2-0. You got to give him a chance. Yeah, them cars like that, you think they ain't going to be good, but they turn out to be pretty good. You know what I mean? Yeah, they turn out to be you right, names don't mean much. Nah. You know what I mean? I drive old cars. It might turn out to be a fire car. All right, y'all. The show, how you hire somebody to do a job and, they like, you say the ball. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. You just don't come on and know nothing, man. Look, he gonna come in late. He ain't even tell me that he was gonna show up. He just showed up. You know what I mean? But wouldn't trade him for nothing in the world, yo. But god damn, yo, I don't know what you can't get good help anywhere. But anyway, yo, y'all know who he is, yo. He run this thing, yo. I'm just gonna introduce him the right way, y'all. Senior in the building, yeah, the right way.
What up? What's happening?
What's going on, champ?
I gotta pick the kids up. I had to pick the kids up before I got on here, man.
Afternoon Sports Slate, what it do?
It's hard right now, and
make sure y'all go over to Afternoon Sports Slate and check out. So yeah, Golden Child T, John Gilbert, Lisa Smith.
Miss Lisa, what's going on? G Peasy, my God. Shout out to G Peasy, got me right yesterday. Shout out to G Peasy. You know what I mean? His office hours are from 9 to 5 before special celebrity clients. You know what I mean? He make special arrangements. Shout out to my guy G Peasy, man. Came through on a Sunday, got me right. Shout out to my guy.
I know that's right.
What's going on, Squeeze? How you feeling today? How was your day?
Man, me and my little fighter, we put in 8 rounds today, 3-minute rounds.
Who your little fighter? Who you got?
Peyton.
All right.
Trying to get Peyton right. She came to me at the elliptical. She like, Coach, we spawned today, right? And I was like, okay, you know what I mean? She calling for that rep, you know what I mean?
How Junior do?
I ain't get to see Junior today because I was spawned with Peyton. Yeah, working with Peyton, trying to get her right to get her first fight. I told her she gotta stop loading up. She be going for the juggler.
Okay. I'm on the fence trying to figure out what I'm gonna do this weekend. I'm supposed to go to the Boots fight this weekend. I don't know, champ.
Yeah.
I got a lot on my plate right now.
We all do.
My God.
We all do.
Yeah, I got a lot on
for all of us, champ.
And it's just like financially, it's like
you speaking for all of us, champ.
It's a tough one. I want to go bad, but it's a tough one. I'm on the fence. It's gonna be a last minute.
You're speaking to all of us.
It's gonna be a last minute decision. But yeah,
it's in New Jersey where the Ed P was at.
Yeah, it's in Atlantic City,
New Jersey.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, you don't even understand, Squeeze. I know we all got stuff going on in our lives right now, but I know
you better get in line.
It's just, I got a lot going on, man.
Get in line. You ain't the only one, champ. That's a long ass line.
I know.
I don't know what place of the line you in, but
I might be in last
inshallah,
place right now. I might be in last place right now.
inshallah. Yeah.
What you think about this weekend, man? Who you got? Talk to me.
We just ran the card off. Coach Charles gave me the card.
Okay, you got your paperwork. That's what I need you to have, your paperwork. Shout out to Coach Charles.
Zaquan Moses on the card and Amari Jones, 2 prospects.
Mm-hmm.
2 prospects on the joint.
What Zaquan Moses? How many fights he got?
Zaquan Moses got 2 fights and Amari Jones got 1.
They going against each other?
No.
I already say. I know they ain't do that.
No, they not going against each other.
God damn. Shout out to David Budd, man. Shout out to David Budd. Shout out to my guy. It'll definitely help, David. Appreciate you. It'll definitely help.
Yeah, you got Zaquan Moses going against Alex Palette.
Zaquan Moses, I don't mean to cut you off, but Zaquan Moses, that's that kid that was in the amateurs that was real big in the amateurs, right?
Yeah.
That's what Zaquan Moses is, right? He just
2-0.
Yeah, but he just turned pro.
That's what I'm saying. He 2-0.
All right. I'm just
Amari Jones 1-0. He facing William Jackson, 13-5-2 at super welterweight. Zaquan fighting at super featherweight. Then we got Raymond Ford back in the ring. Raymond Ford, 16-1-1 against Thomas Matisse.
Thomas Matisse. Why that last name sound familiar?
Yep.
Somebody else got the name. He got Brother or something?
Yeah, 22-4-1. They fighting at super feather. Yeah, Raymond Ford. We got a couple of names on here.
Who Raymond Ford fighting? Who you say he was fighting?
Matisse.
All right. What does Boots have to do? What does Boots have to do in this fight to get the people back? Because right, you know what I mean, it was a couple days ago something from Boots fell off, and you know what I mean, everybody counting him out, and you know what I mean, what does Boots have to do in this performance to get the fans back on his side?
Well, first of all, I mean, you can't win everybody over. You can't please everybody. That's number one. That's just the way it is, man. You know, that's just the way it is. What was it? Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis. Which one was that? I think it was Terry Lewis when Mike, they asked him about what he think about Michael Jackson singing. And he say, I think Mike, he a decent singer. He said Mike was decent. He all right.
Hey, Squeeze.
And I'm like, have you lost your mind? Yo, what it was, Mike let him go and went on his own. Mike left him, went on his own. You know, but my point well in taking is that you can't please everybody, yo. That's just how it is, you know. That's just how it is.
Big shout out to David Budd, man. Like,
you know,
big shout out to David Budd, man. I appreciate it. He just hit me in the cash app, man. I don't mean to cut you off, Squeeze, but what he just did, man. Appreciate you, David Budd. I really appreciate the support. That y'all bring to this podcast, man. Thank you, man. I'm speechless, but thank you.
That's what's up. Yeah, Boots just need to. All Boots need to do is focus on what got him where he at, man. And you crying, yo? Champ.
No, I was preparing dinner. It's onions being cut.
Oh man, yo, this nigga on here crying, yo.
Oh, man, you don't understand, like you
all right, yo. You can let your feelings go,
You know some of what I'm going through right now, Squeeze.
Yeah, champ.
My shit is in the uproar, upside down. You know what I mean? For somebody,
inshallah, yo.
For somebody to support the mission, man, that's huge. I appreciate it. It's great.
Yeah, inshallah, yo. Inshallah.
Touching that, you know what I mean?
That's what's up, yo. Inshallah. Yeah, I think
I don't like asking, but it's just, you know what I mean?
I think Boots just need to focus on what got him there, man. Blocking out the noise, and do what he do, man, and listen to his corner. That's important. You absolutely right. I ain't bothering them at least at this. Oh, he done went out this. He really cry. I ain't never seen my boy cry. He get on me when I cry. You know how he do me. When I come on, Squeeze, yo. You know me. I cut a one quick, I'm proud of him. Shoot. I'm proud of him. You know what I mean? That's what men do. I heard and said that a man is not supposed to cry. He ain't supposed to cry. Yeah, man, men cry, son.
Not this one, man.
Yeah, man, cry.
Not this one, man.
Wipe the tears from my eyes. You don't have to cry no more. It's what you're looking for. Gave you my best to be the very best. You don't have to cry no more. That's one of my cuts right there.
You already had tears in my eyes for something else now.
My man.
Don't nobody hear that shit.
My man. Yo, tell him take it easy on that shape up. It's getting further and further back up on your head. Yo, I just see your temple, yo, when you turn. Yo, my son, yo. Yo, you know my thing been gone, yo. Yo, don't sneeze when you in the chair, yo. Yo, that's what the guy told me, to keep your shape up down.
Man,
Don't.
That shit good.
Nah, you're good, son. When you in the chair, that's all I'm just advising. Because you'll be like this. Stop moving. You know what I mean? Stay. What my father used to say, stay here, boy. I'm paying for this. I'm in the chair. I said, damn, you messed my part up. It went from down the middle to on the side. Let me stop, yo. Yeah, man. But all Boots got to do, laughter good for the soul, y'all. All Boots got to do, man, is remember what got him there. Just focusing on the task at hand and listen to your corner, man. Listen to your corner and block out the noise, man, and just perform, yo. But I think I Drive Old Cars said early in the chat that yo sparred too much. Yeah, I Drive Old Cars said that early in the chat. And I think he's right, though. Oh,
About your core?
he overworked himself.
Who?
Boots. Yeah. You can sometimes you can leave it all in the gym scene.
15-minute rounds. They be doing like 15-minute rounds, you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Boots.
Yo, that's turn your body up, yo. Yo, that's like when you get on the road and we take a road trip, the oil run out of the car.
Mm.
You know what I mean? The motor lock up on us. And you say, yo, I say, did you check everything before we got on the road? You like, yeah, yo, but it's burning oil bad. You know what I mean?
I done took my chances on the road with some cars. I ain't getting on the car. I roll with no car burning oil.
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Crazy, yo.
Yeah. Miss Shara, what's going on, Miss Shara? So, but do you think this fight end early or go to the decision?
See, that's the problem with that's the whole problem in a nutshell with Boots. I think here lately, he been really trying to please the fans so hard that he overcompensates sometime for his ability to really be able to navigate and think around the ring and master his tangibles that he really have. He be trying to go for the knockout, but sometimes he just force it instead of letting the knockout come to him. And he feels as though in his mind, if I don't get these guys out of here, they gonna say I ain't ready for Bud. They gonna say, I think he put a lot of pressure on himself.
So let me tell you this, right? Before that Errol Spence fight, right? We was all, a lot of people was like, Boots and Bud. I got Boots. I like Boots. I was one of the ones too. I like Boots. But here lately, right? I've been paying attention to Bud. I've been watching Bud. I don't know if Boots can beat Bud.
Yeah, it's changing for you a little bit.
I don't know if Boots can beat Bud, yo.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. I really don't know. I really don't know. And I'm very intrigued to see Bud versus Canelo. Because I think he might get Canelo.
I don't know about that.
I think I know Canelo big.
Yo, I ain't even worried about Canelo's size for real. Canelo a monster though, senior.
You gotta understand something about Bud, yo. I've been looking at him ever since that. I got a phone call the night of the fight, right? The night of the fight, I was at the gas station. I'll never forget it. My little cousin called me. He said,
look, Lee said, you talking about Bud or snack or normal Bud?
Either one. My little cousin called me. He said, cuz, who you bet on? Because I know you bet. I said, I took Errol Spence. He said, cuz, I want you to look at one thing. I want you to look at Bud workout. Then I want you to go look at them little Russian wrestlers. Watch how they work out. Bud is a wrestler. That's some of the toughest workout you can do.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, I'm telling you, Earl has nothing for Bud. And when I seen it in that fight, and then I got to paying attention to some whole other things, watching a couple other fights, yo, Bud is very underrated, and it's going to be a problem, yo. And one thing we know, Bud is not going to pull a Charlo. He going to fight back.
Oh, yeah.
He going to fight back. You know what I mean? And you see how strong Bud is. Canelo got them bad wheel squeeze. You know how you feel with that bad wheel you got.
Come on, y'all. Yeah.
You know how you feel with that bad wheel.
What I got to do with it, y'all?
I'm just like, because you can sympathize or resonate with the wheel situation.
You say Bud got a bad wheel?
No, Canelo got that bad. Them bad wheels. Them knees bad.
Oh.
You know what I mean? You
think
got
so?
flat tire. You got flat tire. we be right back. Let me pay these bills. We be right back. Well, with a video from our sponsors.
Yo, what I got, yo?
You got a flat tire. I ain't even put it up here. That's what I put.
Yo, dirty as shit, yo.
ABT is doing it again. That's right. We're doing another 50-50 raffle. Yes, indeed. Someone is going to be able to walk away with the Easter basket. That's right. We're doing the drawing on Easter morning. Yes, indeed. And some lucky person is going to be able to get that bag. How do you get that bag? You send $10 to Cash App, JBT Network 1. Bam, and you in. Now, we still got the block special. That's right, 3 for $25. You know how you like that block special, man. Yes, indeed. It will increase your odds, just like our last winner, C. Wood, that won like 700, I don't know, some odd dollars, man. But listen here, man, we appreciate you at the JBT. We're looking forward to this new 50-50. And we're looking forward to see who is going to win the Easter basket. Again, send $10 to Cash App, JBT Network 1.
Oh, my bad. I didn't get that memo, Miss Sharp. My bad. Everybody in the building, please make sure y'all hit that like button. We got 100 people in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. It will be greatly appreciated. Y'all been doing us dirty on the like. So please make sure y'all hit that like button while y'all in the building. Back to our normal scheduled broadcast. What's going on, Squeeze?
Yo, I'm mad I missed that damn 314. I should be kicked up my butt, yo. Damn, yo.
You might as well give up playing the numbers, man.
Damn, yo. Then the night they come 995.
Yeah, I seen that. They can't. They playing games with me on the 1023.
I'm gonna get them tomorrow. Yo.
Yeah, I ain't get that memo, Miss Sharp. Oh, okay. I got it. I got it. I got it now. I got it. So yeah, Squeeze. I ain't gonna say I'm always crossing the street. I drive old cars, but I give Bud a lot more credit and respect than I did at first. You know what I mean? Because he showed us who had that glass shield and who had that metal shield going into that Errol Spence fight. So you know what I mean? I can't just overlook Bud, but I gotta give him some credit. I think he can get Canelo. And if he does manage to pull off a win against Canelo, Squeeze, where would that put him at? That would put him
that of this in this and capping off his career. If he could put this off, this definitely put him. You can mention him amongst the greatest, amongst the Marvin Haglers, the Sugar Ray Leonards, the Pernell Sweet Pea Whitakers, the Julio Cesar Chavez's, rest in peace to George Foreman's, the Muhammad Ali's, the list goes on and on, man. You'll be able to this would catapult him in such a manner that we haven't seen in the last 10 to 15 years. Somebody going up 3 weight classes 3 to 4 weight classes to beat one of the biggest names in boxing. This would just be a juggernaut of a move. All right, let me bring him in, y'all. Y'all already know who he is. He a regular over here on the Rize podcast. You know, he an architect, one of the most pound for pounds on the podcast list. We don't agree with everything, but we agree to most everything, because when he understand the knowledge of breaking down the fights from blow to blow, different angles, and he's open to even learning or seeing stuff that he don't see at first, but open his eyes. You already know, a family man, a gentleman, and a cat lover. My main apple scrapple brother Ant McQueen in the building.
Shout out to brother Ant McQueen, man.
You forgot about one thing, robe wearer. You know what I'm saying? You said I'm a robe on, per usual. You know what I mean? Gotta be nice and cozy.
Yeah. Get you a good smoothie, leave the ground hard. You could do greens, pineapple, do some greens, the spinach, pineapple, ginger, and make sure you sprinkle some turmeric in there, and cayenne pepper, and a banana. Leave the ground hard. That'll be a good one for your daily. Yeah, that's a good one for your daily. Yeah. Lot of vitamins, lot of nutrients, a blood cleanser, energy with the natural ginseng from the market. I keep forgetting. I'm glad that you said something. I'm gonna pack that ginseng in my bag for tomorrow, put it in my tea, my fresh ginseng. Yeah.
What does ginseng do, Squeeze?
What happened?
What did ginseng do?
The ginseng gives you natural energies, and it's from the jasana plant. It gives you natural energy, and it's good for your manhood too.
I already said that's what I always heard.
But it's good for natural energy, and it's astringent for your urinary tract. And then the cayenne pepper is a blood cleanser too, and that's good for your manhood. The cayenne pepper over the shelf. Yeah.
What if your manhood gone already? Ain't no coming back.
Yeah, this is, you know what though? I ain't gonna get too far into it, and I'm gonna let it go because we can ready bring Ann in. I noticed that a lot of men suffer from that in silence, but I never used to hear about that before, men having those issues. It's something in the water, man. It's something they putting in foods, man, that's hurting our bodies, man. And you gotta make the right choices. You have to make the right choices and eating right, yo. Yeah,
if they man ain't working, I know they ain't suffering in silence, Squeeze.
Yeah, well,
they dying a slow death.
Yeah.
When that man don't get right, you got bigger problems.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean? They, like I said, they got other little things that help, but you don't want to do that. I heard somebody got an extension put on. Yeah. Yep. Somebody got a foot long put on. Yeah, they went from a Lizzie to a Glizzy. And then every time they get ready to go, they gotta get an air pump and hit it for it to get up, yo.
Please listen, right? So listen. This is old dude at my old job, right? His name, I'm gonna give you his first name. His name Charlie, right? The funniest old dude you ever met, yo. He had to go in and get that air pump, Squeeze. He went on a cruise, right?
Yeah.
So he like all the little young dudes. They in there with their girls or whatnot. You know what I mean? So I get in the jacuzzi. He said, before I get in there, I pump that thing up. You know what I mean? I wanted to flex a little bit.
Yeah, Melody Queen 27 say Chad Ocho Cinco got that surgery.
Oh man.
Yeah, and he said it publicly. Yeah.
He ain't got an extendo.
He got braids downstairs. Yep. Hey, Aunt McQueen, we got let me run some names to you, and you got Amari Jones on the card, and you got Zaquan Moses, and you got Raymond Ford on this card. What you think about this card, man? You know the card because I got everybody right here. You know who won it?
I got the Box Rec event page up right now, man. I'm still tripping off the braids.
Yeah, he got extendos. You got Jaron Ennis versus Stanionis. You got Raymond Ford versus Thomas Matisse. You got let me put my glasses on. I can barely see this shit.
Oh, and I had to go get some glasses. My glasses will be here next week.
Hey, welcome
So
to the club.
Y'all see me on the podcast rocking glasses. I don't want to hear nothing. I ain't for no jokes or nothing.
Arturo Papaco versus Kristen Cardo. You got Shakaram
Giasov. That dude right there, you know, he's the number one contender to WBA.
Yeah.
He took the step aside so Boots and Stanionis can make this fight happen.
Yeah, Giaslav versus Franco Maximiliano Ocampo. Then you got Tamir Smalls versus Earl Bascombe. You got Amari Jones versus William Jackson. You got Francisco Rodriguez versus Naeem Parker. And then you got Zaquan Moses versus Alex Palette. That's your card.
He said, welcome to the 4-Eye Clip.
Hey, I got to get me a new pair, man. I had some in the Glasses USA. I'm trying to keep it like gold frames only. You know what I mean? Keep the gold frames on. But that's a nice card full of showcase fighters. You got some fighters on there that we may have to keep an eye on.
Halim, what it do, champ?
A lot of prospects on this joint, Squeeze. Yeah. You already spoke about Amari Jones. He just turned pro last month, actually.
Yeah.
He was in that fight over at the Carib Royale. The Austin Williams joint. He was on that undercard. He made his pro debut over there.
What you think about him? Give us your take on him. I know you probably ain't. I've been watching him do the amateurs and some of his sparring videos. Very talented young man. Give me a breakdown.
He looked pro ready. When I seen him, he looked pro ready. He didn't really have like an amateur style. He was in there with a guy that had a lot of experience relative to himself as a pro. The guy he was in there with was 14-5.
What you like about his attributes, his body chemistry, the way he built?
Man, I wasn't gonna go there, but now that I think about it, I mean, for a guy to be at 154, he at 154, he's like 6'2".
Yep.
He got good size on him, man. He got one of them Thomas Hearns type builds.
Yep.
154, 6'2", you know what I'm saying? Got nice reach on him.
Yep.
Got a nice punch on him. Good hand speed. And he's probably going to be there for a little minute too, considering that he weighed in, I think at I'm looking at it now, he weighed in at 149 in his debut. So he made that 154 comfortably. So he got the right size. He's definitely going to be amongst the taller guys in the division. Most of them guys at 154, they average between 5'9", 5'10", something like that. So he got the physical attributes, I think, to be really good. He got the amateur pedigree. You know what I'm saying? We've been hearing about him for a minute before he turned pro. His pro debut, I liked how assertive he was. He wasn't reckless, but he was assertive. He looked pretty good. Did you get to see Zaquin Moses since he's turned pro or no?
I saw a little bit of him, but not a lot.
I seen him in the amateurs. I ain't really seen him in the pros.
What you thought about him in the amateurs? You know, he got his name similar to like what's my man's name? Andy Cruz.
Yeah,
because he got the win over Carmel in the amateurs.
Hey, let's get it. I think he's a good solid fighter though. He got a little tool bag with him. I think he's a good solid fighter. I just want to see how that transition into the pros turned out for him.
Likewise, I want to see that. I want to see that too. I want to see how he transition. He got a nice bag. He fight kind of similar to Shakur, but he definitely looks just a tad bit more offensive, just a little bit. I'm seeing the guy that they got him matched up with is 1-3, so of course it's just to keep him busy, get his third fight. So I respect it for what it is. Tamir Smalls, that's somebody I've been hearing about for a little minute, especially over there on YSM. Mm-hmm. You know, shout out to Mill over at YSM. He does a fantastic job of covering that Philly boxing scene. So he been talking about Tamir Smalls for a little minute, like him, Jabril Noble, a couple of them guys. So it's cool to see Tamir Smalls on this card. There's going to be, you know, on the zone. Got Raymond Ford on the card as well. Giasov, I've seen a little bit of him on I think it might have been IBA or RCC, like one of them type promotions over there that they have out there in like Eastern Europe and stuff like that. But he seemed like a solid fighter. Like I had mentioned before, this dude, he's the actual mandatory, the WBA mandatory at 147. He's 16-0, 9 knockouts from Uzbekistan. This dude, he took the step aside money. We got boots and Stanionis because it was supposed to be Stanionis and Giasov.
Okay.
So shout out to him for taking the bag, getting another fight in the interim, getting another bag. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he could keep his name in the hat, get into a mandatory situation after this.
Hey, Ant, I know we talking boxing, right? But I'm just sitting here thinking about this conversation I was having the other day. And I think I gotta ask you this. You know what I mean? I might could have texted you, but I'm gonna ask you this right now. Is LeBron James better than Michael Jordan?
No.
And why you say no?
I think that Michael Jordan is just a little bit more proficient. Like I just like Mike's game. I like that type of ruthless efficiency, yo. Like 2 dribble pull up, 1 dribble pull up, catch the ball on the block, lean back, feel the guy's presence, just rise up and shoot. Like his game is just straight to the point. It's nothing more or less than what it has to be, and everything is smooth. And he got one of the most picturesque games like ever. Like everything he did just look cool as hell. Like finishing around the basket, either hand. I think LeBron is phenomenal, though. I think he's a phenomenal player, and to be able to do it this long is testament to his greatness.
I gave him like, yo, LeBron stats look good. You know what I mean? He got the stats. He looked like a specimen, even at 40 years old. But I just can't put him. People always compare him to MJ, and I'm just like, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. Like, you know what I mean? The thing with me, like the one thing I always go to, I just tell him like, I wasn't a Kobe Bryant fan. You know what I mean? But I respected his game. And the one thing I will say about MJ and Kobe, they let you know that they was the star. Game on the line, I don't give a fuck who on me. Give me the ball. It's supposed to be in my hand. You know what I mean? And we gonna win this game. LeBron, I get it. He's more of a facilitator. To where though he had passed the ball, he had opened it up and passed the ball, but he just don't got that killer to me.
I think he got it. That Detroit series
Where?
That Detroit series when it was getting real shaky for the Cavs, he closed that joint out strong. And if you want to look at just clutch points, he's actually statistically one of the better clutch players in the history.
Stop.
I will say this.
Look,
Look it up, Squeeze. You can shake your head all you
check
want.
this
The
out.
facts are the
Check
facts.
Check this out, bro. Check this out. I ain't stepping on nothing you saying. Let's get that clear. Because I'm talking to a man, not a little boy. Right?
Yes,
let's get these litigations out of the way. I'm not talking to a child. I'm talking to a grown-ass man. GAM. Family man, husband, cat lover. You know what I mean?
Robe wearer.
A robe wearer. You know what I mean? Let's get that straight. I understand all that you're saying. But to me, is no question that why Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Mike did it on one team. LeBron had to take his game to Miami in order to get a taste on and put himself on a team of superstars to win one. And I give him the credit for coming back to Cleveland. That's what really put him up there, because he came back to a franchise. They was burning his jersey and everything. But for people to mention Michael Jordan and LeBron James in the same sentence tells me they don't know shit about basketball. And it's a damn shame they even met Mike. They say Mike was Black Jesus. Mike put fear in the people's hearts. LeBron ain't scaring nobody, man. Man,
LeBron play defense?
Black Jesus.
LeBron played defense. He played
Mike
defense.
won defense of the player of the year twice. They say Mike was a ball hawk. Mike came out there and proved he led the league in steals, block shots one year, scoring 6-7 scoring titles, made the all-star team every year, led his team, and he won the ball with 1.2 seconds left on the clock. LeBron gonna pass that bitch to Kyrie.
We seen Mike pass it too.
Oh, okay. You gonna do that? You gonna do that?
What Mike tell him though? What Mike tell him? If you gonna say Mike passed the ball, tell him what Mike told him.
If you miss it,
his shot or you'll never touch the ball again.
Yeah, Mike said you gonna die and miss the shot. I'm gonna shoot you. You gonna die. That's what Mike told him. Only why Mike passed the ball, because Phil Jackson, cigar face looking ass, told him, Mike, you gotta be nice and pass the ball. They crying to me when you leave. And Kerr and Paxson, two marksmen. And the reason why, because they was triple teaming Mike. They was triple teaming Mike.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. Make the right basketball play.
But Kobe is the closest thing to Mike to me.
Kobe is Mike.
Yeah, Kobe.
His whole game is Mike.
Yeah.
And Hakeem Olajuwon too. He went to go work with the Dream to get his footwork right. It's documented. Nah, it's documented on the block. On the block. Nah, that footwork is Hakeem. He went to go work with him. And I think Mike is better. I like his game more. I think it's more aesthetically pleasing. For me, that's kind of where it stops. All of the other accolades and all that other stuff, because you can. It's kind of like what you want, like longevity. Because we talking about a guy who's went to the finals. God knows how many times. Yeah, you can say he lost a few. What was that?
What was his weakness?
Said what was his weakness? If you want to point to something, it'll probably be his 3-point shooting.
No,
his 3-point shooting. It was cool.
He had to take him.
He said Kobe better than Mike. MJ still a GOAT. Oh my gosh, I drive old cars.
Yo, trolling.
Said he played for 30 years.
Played for 30 years.
Yeah, it's impressive, man. It's impressive. I feel him, another dude I got a lot of admiration for that put up numbers in the advanced age, John Stockton. I don't think his record's ever gonna be broke. Them assists and them steals, them two records ain't never gonna be broke.
The three best all-time players in the NBA. And all-time, 3 best players.
Moochie Norris, Nicolo Skidisvili. No, I'm just fooling around. I don't know who the hell's the 3 best. Probably Mike,
Magic, and Kareem.
No, Magic is a dog, but I don't know.
Come on, and come on.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Because Magic defensively, he was a little. Magic was one of them first dudes that was back then when they was doing cross guarding. Where if he be playing point guard, they wouldn't have him guard the other team's point guard. They have him. They have like Cooper or somebody like that, or like Byron Scott guarding the other team's point guard. Phenomenal vision. Magic is magic. But if we're gonna talk like, it would have to be somebody who's not a defensive liability, like Magic.
A defensive.
Magic wasn't a good defender. He wasn't. He just wasn't a good defender.
What about Lou Alcindor?
Who wasn't a good defender?
Magic Johnson.
Ooh, that's the same thing they said in the conversation we was having. This is actually a barbershop conversation that I was having with GP yesterday and his brother. That's why I'm asking.
Magic vision is off the chain though.
And that was the first thing he said. Magic don't play D.
Probably the best passer. You know what?
Best passer. I don't know. His vision is impeccable, but it's a lot of nice passes out there in that league.
Somebody just said Larry Bird. Larry Bird is an underrated passer. Just look at Larry Bird assist highlights. Just assist. Larry Bird's passing was underrated.
I think Larry Bird was hyped up.
Nah, Larry was like that.
They couldn't do nothing with that white boy.
Larry was like that.
Man, Larry Bird was hard, yo.
They couldn't do nothing with that white boy.
Man, I'd take Steph Curry over Larry Bird any goddamn day. You playing, yo. You joking. As soon as Steph step in the arena, he can make the ball from the parking lot. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop.
Nah, LeBron like that, man. I think LeBron get a bad rap for that whole pass first thing. The dude averaged 27 a game for his career. Was like 20, 26, 27 a game. And we still
I was gonna tell Steve
like, yeah, he passes the rock, but like LeBron James, he get buckets. And he's efficient too.
So let me ask you this question. Right here. You running the game, right? You running the game. You got a choice to make. You could pick up Carmelo Anthony, or LeBron James. Who you taking?
Melo already
running the team.
Yeah,
I'm running the team.
Yeah, you coming up with a team. Who you getting, Melo or LeBron James?
Melo in the Hall of Fame.
I'm being biased, so I'm gonna go with Melo just because I'm a Knicks fan, so I got to be biased. Love Carmelo. Plus, low key head to head when they used to match up, he used to give Bron some work.
Even in high school, nobody's gonna stop Melo from scoring. Nobody's gonna stop Melo from scoring.
Nope.
He used to give Bron work. Like, I'm a big CP3 fan, but I used to hate watching this dude play against the Utah Jazz when they had Deron Williams. Deron Williams used to bust Chris Paul's ass every time they played, and it was the most frustrating thing in the world to watch. Deron Williams used to give CP3 headaches.
Yeah, Deron Williams.
I'm taking Melo over Brown too, corner store.
Corner store, did you not hear when I said that I'm biased? That right there should already let you know what it is.
If I'm trying to win, I'm going LeBron. Who is gonna stop Melo from scoring? The best, one of the best scorers in the league, Melo. Nope, Melo gonna get his.
Melo is serious. That dude could operate in a phone booth, in my personal opinion. And this is not the bias me speaking. This dude is one of the best players in history operating out the triple threat. I've never seen somebody just catch the ball and just jab step, rise up, shoot a shot. I wouldn't go as far as to say he couldn't win to save his life. I drive all cars. You remember what Denver was like before he got there? The Nuggets were sorry as hell. They was terrible before
You know the weight.
What's the Muslim dude name that they had?
Mahmoud Abdul Rauf.
Yep, him. They was sorry.
Chris Jackson. No, he was serious. They had another little guy too, one of my favorites, Earl Boykins.
Yeah.
Out of Eastern Michigan, 5'5".
Yeah, I remember Earl.
Boykins was a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
But man, them Nuggets was terrible before Melo got there. They missed the playoffs like 5-6 years straight.
Melo always
and his whole tenure with the Nuggets, they never missed the playoffs, and they went to the conference finals that one year.
Even in high school, Melo was giving Braun buckets.
Yeah.
Yo, man, what it was, Oak Hill versus Towson Catholic. Check that game out.
No, Melo's giving buckets. Same thing in Syracuse, giving out buckets. I drive old cars. It's difficult to say it don't mean nothing because ultimately it is a team sport.
Melo in the Hall of Fame, bro. He's in the
Hall of Fame.
So let me ask you this: I drive old cars. Was Charles Barkley a bum? Was Reggie Miller a bum? Was Karl Malone and John Stockton bums? You know what I mean? Like, come on. Was AI a bum? Come on, talk to me. Like, for real.
I think he's speechless.
And the man is one on every level except for the NBA level.
Good. Look, y'all keep talking about
the basketball Hall of Fame. They look at your whole body of work.
None of them,
not just your NBA career.
Named, all of them he just named ain't win a damn thing. So they bums. Stop, man. Stop.
AI. Oh my gosh. AI. Oh my gosh.
Stop, yo.
We talking practice? I'm out here every night busting my ass, giving it all to you online, and we talking practice?
Come on, man. Stop. Closing arguments. I'm going to get out here and watch this game.
I appreciate y'all. I just wanted to switch it up a little bit tonight. You know what I mean? Give y'all a little basketball too. Something different, a different look, different opinion. And I know Ant is very knowledgeable on a lot of different subjects. That's why I shot them questions to him. Shout out to GP because that was a conversation we was having in the barbershop yesterday. Another dope show. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Big shout out once again to David Budd, man. Supposed to go to Atlantic City this weekend to the Boost fight. Need help and support, man. They say you have not because you ask not. So I appreciate David Budd for helping me, you know what I mean? Helping trying to get me there. So it's greatly appreciated. Another dope fire show. We'll be back at y'all Wednesday. What you got, Ant?
Same as always, small things, all things. Was easy to do, was also easy not to do. And in the immortal words of Coach Kenny, love over hate.
Hey, did you ever check that fight out? Did you check that fight out, Ant?
Which fight?
The George Foreman one?
Oh, yeah. Alex Stewart.
How was
it? Action-packed.
Okay.
Action-packed. You see, I started a new practice, man. Now when I'm watching these fights, I started taking notes. This from the other night on the Philip Hergovich fight. I was writing everything down round by round, what was going on, who was using the jab, who wasn't slipping, yada, yada, yada. But there it is for the people.
Squeeze, close us out, Squeeze.
All right, y'all. Y'all already know who it is, man. Boxing ain't gone nowhere. We got Boots, Stanionis, Saquon Moses, what's the other kid we got this weekend? Amari Jones, Raymond Ford, y'all. Boxing ain't gone nowhere. It's the Rize Podcast, All Access International, and our brother from another mother, our New York brother station, Aunt McQueen, in the building. Right back at y'all with another one. See y'all on the next one. Peace and hair grease. We out.
Some say you forgive, but don't forget it. Now you know how we do. Lock that back door, don't let no one through. I told Michi in these streets ain't no rules. He say, cuz all this life we ain't over this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, then we them niggas. Now we rich now, we got money, I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up for nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.